In the late 19th century, a daring young journalist named Nellie Bly embarked on a mission that would change investigative reporting forever, to expose the horrific conditions of the women's lunatic asylum on Blackwell's Island. She had to do the unthinkable, convince everyone she was insane. Chapter 4 follows Nellie as her act is put to the ultimate test before the law. Will she be able to maintain her disguise under the sharp eyes of the police and a judge? Let's dive into the journey of Nellie Brown. The chapter opens with a direct confrontation. "Are you Nellie Brown?" an officer asks. Nellie, staying perfectly in character, replies that she supposes she is. She claims to have no memory of where she came from, while Mrs. Stannard, the assistant matron of the temporary home, describes Nellie's strange behavior and sleepless nights. To the world, she is a poor, unfortunate soul driven crazy by mistreatment. To Nellie, every word is a step closer to her goal. As Nellie is led toward the courthouse by Officer Tom Bockert, she continues her mad refrain about her missing trunks. She looks at the working-class crowds with feigned confusion, asking who these people are. The onlookers respond with pity or mockery, calling her Daisy. Despite the growing crowd and the pressure of the situation, Nellie remains focused, though she admits to feeling a flicker of fear about her upcoming fate before the judge. Upon arriving at the Essex Market Police Court, Nellie finds the entrance surrounded by a curious crowd. In a moment of brilliant acting, she asks if all these people are also looking for their lost trunks. The officer humors her, claiming they are all foreigners who have lost their belongings. Nellie steps into the courtroom, ready for the most critical moment of her deception, the decision of her sanity. Inside the courtroom, Nellie meets Judge Duffy. She describes him as a man who seems to deal out human kindness by wholesale. Fearing that his kindness might lead him to release her instead of committing her, Nellie's heart sinks. When asked for her name, she maintains her slight accent and repeats her singular obsession. "I have lost my trunks, and would like if you could find them." The officers and onlookers begin to debate Nellie's origin. One hears a Western accent, another a Southern one, and a third is positive it is Eastern. This confusion works in Nellie's favor, reinforcing the image of a woman who is lost and disconnected from her past. Judge Duffy, initially harsh, soon softens his tone, calling her my dear and asking what is truly wrong. After hearing Mrs. Stannard's account of Nellie's sleepless nights and strange fears, Judge Duffy is moved. He declares her a lady with perfect English and somebody's darling. He even compares her to his deceased sister. While the courtroom is touched by his kindness, Nellie secretly struggles to hide her laughter. Her plan is working better than she ever imagined. The situation takes a dangerous turn when Judge Duffy wishes for reporters to be present to help solve the mystery. As a journalist herself, Nellie knows that reporters are the ones most likely to ferret out her secret. Fearing exposure, she pulls down her veil and demands to leave, acting offended by the staring eyes of the men in the room. The worried judge finally decides that Nellie must be taken care of. An officer suggests sending her to the island. Mrs. Stannard, acting out of genuine kindness, protests that it would kill her to be sent there. Inside, Nellie is screaming with joy that island is exactly where she wants to go. The very place everyone else fears is the destination of her mission. Nellie Bly's journey to Blackwell's Island was not a descent into madness, but a climb toward the truth. By successfully deceiving the legal system, she secured her passage to one of the most feared institutions in New York. This chapter reminds us of the power of dedication and the risks one must take to shine a light on social injustice. Stay tuned as we follow Nellie into the heart of the asylum in the next chapters.